All right, we're gonna reread the this article. Okay, 2021 year in review. Okay, and then we're gonna do page 2 in the Scholastic News packet. All right, so follow along, please.
World Events 2021 Year in Review. As the world gets ready to ring in 2022, here's a recap of a few of the biggest headlines of the past year. As you read, identify and describe 2 ways that COVID-19 had an effect on the past year. Summer Olympics. After a delay of a year due to COVID-19, the 2020 Summer Olympics finally took place. The Games kicked off on July 23rd in Tokyo, Japan. Team USA won a total of 113 medals. That's more than any other country that competed. Gymnast Suni Lee became the first Asian American to be named the Olympic all-around gymnastics champion. A stormy year. One of many storms in 2021, Hurricane Ida struck Louisiana on August 29th. A hurricane is a spinning storm with high winds that forms over warm ocean water. A hurricane can be hundreds of miles wide. When it moves over or close to land, it can flood towns and destroy homes. Most hurricanes that hit the U.S. form over the Atlantic Ocean. Ida had winds of up to 160 miles per hour and ripped through 9 states. On September 1st, the remnants of Ida dumped a record amount of rain in the Northeast, and more than 50 people died. Getting to work. On January 20th, Joe Biden was inaugurated, or sworn in, as the 46th President of the United States. Kamala Harris officially became the nation's first female vice president that day. We watched Vivo. The COVID-19 pandemic kept many people away from public spaces, including movie theaters. To help increase the number of viewers, some movies in 2021 had first showings at both theaters and in homes. One example is Vivo, which came out in August. It features the voice and songs of Lin-Manuel Miranda, who created the musical Hamilton. In Vivo, he plays a kinkajou, also known as a rainforest honey bear. Be awesome. In July, Zayla Avant-Garde, 14, of Louisiana, became the 2021 Scripps National Spelling Bee champ. To win, she correctly spelled the word Mariah. Zayla is the first African American to win the competition.
All right, so we finish reading the article. Go to your packet and go to page 2. Okay, it says close reading questions. Okay, refer to 2021 review in review to respond to the questions below. Reread the article to find details that support your answers. Remember to write incomplete sentences. So let's look over the questions first. What is another good heading for the section Be Awesome? Explain. So that little section where it says Be Awesome, okay? What was that section about? The speller, right? The spelling bee, okay? Okay. So we need to come up with another title besides Be Awesome. Okay. Question 2 says, according to the article, what is a hurricane and how can it cause damage? Okay. Question 3 says, explain how COVID-19 affected 2 news events described in the article. So if you went back to the article, okay, and the article right here where it says Be Awesome, we need to come up with another title for number one. Okay. And then number two, here's the hurricane, right? It says one of many storms in 2021, Hurricane Ida struck Louisiana on August 29th. Hey, look, right here. A hurricane is a spinning storm with high winds that forms over warm ocean water. So if I was you, I would highlight this or underline it. A hurricane is a spinning storm with high winds that forms over warm ocean water. So the question 3 says, explain how COVID-19 affected two news events described in the article. Well, gotta go back to the article then. Let's see. Did COVID-19 affect the flying car? No. Did it affect who was president? Huh. Here it is, COVID-19. Did it affect how you watched the movie? Yes. That's one. But it asked me to find how many? Two, right? Okay. So one of them is how we watched movies. Okay. Now you could. Last year, if it was a new movie that was coming out, it actually went straight to that you could stream it from your house. Okay. Or you can go to the movie theater. That was an option. That was one event that happened. And what was the other event? The Summer Olympics. So those are two events right there. Summer Olympics. And have we watched movies? So we just answered that question. Sweet. All right. Let's go back to this. So what is another good heading for the section Be Awesome? Okay. So this section, if I'm writing what you're writing, right? This section is about the first African American to win. The first African American to win the Scripps National Spelling Bee. So a good heading might be. So what could be another title? Huh? The spelling bee. Good. What else? It shows the winner, right? Do you think she was an okay speller or was she a super speller? Yeah, that would be a good one. Could be super speller, or what could be another one? What's another word for winner? Champion. She was a spelling champion. So it says number two, according to the article, what is a hurricane? Well, the article told us, right? A hurricane is a spinning storm that forms over warm ocean water. Over warm ocean water. That's the first part of the question. Then it says, how can it cause damage? Well, here's how it could cause damage. It brings heavy what? Rain. Heavy rain, yes. It brings heavy rain and high what? High winds. So it brings heavy rain, high winds. So it can flood. Somebody just said it. It can flood towns and destroy homes. Somebody said that. Okay. Homes when it moves over or close to land. All right. So now let's look at question 3. Okay. It says, how did COVID 19 affect 2 news events described in the article? Okay. For one of them was the 2020 Summer Olympics. The 2020 Summer Olympics were delayed. Delay means that they just did not start on time. Okay. They were delayed by a year. Wow. It took them that long. Okay. They were delayed by a year because COVID 19. And since COVID 19 kept some people, and since COVID 19 kept some people away from theaters, some people away from theaters, movies like Vivo had first showings. Oops. Had first showings in both theaters and homes. Okay. So it says, and since COVID 19 kept some, the word is people, okay? Some people, okay? Some people away from theaters. Movies like Vivo had first showings, sorry, and had first showings in both theaters and homes. Okay.